Guys, welcome back to Do So Confidently, where we are going to continue on our quest here in Horizon Zero Dawn to study and explore the lore and the storytelling of this game. I am going to kind of take a step back from the way we have been doing this. I had noticed that we had kind of dipped into just playing through the game, and I want to avoid that. This is more than just a playthrough. I want to discuss the lore. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more focused this time. Call me out if I'm not. It is very valid because I need to know what I could fix. But we're going to be a little bit more direct in our playthrough. I'm going to try and focus one session on the main story, one session on the side quest, and so on. I will probably fail because I have a very hard time leaving things undone, or at least forgetting where those explanation points are. So, and some of them I'm afraid are, I don't know for sure, but I feel like some of them are, dependent on where you are in the story. So I'm afraid if you get further, then the quest, earlier quests will go away. So as much as I would love to say that I'm going to stick to the storyline 100% and not deviate, the reality is I probably won't. So bear with me, help me through this. Tell me, if I am off track, I will happily fix it. Let's continue. I know it's been a while. I don't remember where we're at, but we'll figure it out together. Let's get into this. Into the Borderlands. We are resume. I did not hit pause. Sylvie, let's not hit the board. Also, if you have not noticed, I have a new kitten. If you're not in my Discord, you might not know that. I have a new kitten, and she is a big fan of hitting all the buttons. Ooh, that frame rate on OBS, though. Let me pause this and see if it's as bad as it looks in video. Because that is smooth on my side, but OBS looks like it's struggling. So let me pause this and see. So, I had to lower the settings of the game. It was eating up all the RAM on my computer, which is weird. I have a fairly beefy computer that's only about 3 years old, maybe 4 at the absolute most. I think it's only 3 years. And it was kind of like just a couple steps below top of the line for that year. So, I mean, I guess it's kind of getting old, but it should absolutely be able to handle this game. It could be that I'm running 2 OBSs. I don't know. But as of right now, it is looking so much better. So, let's continue on. Alright, where are we and what are we doing? I gotta remember my buttons. That's a button. There we go. Okay, so we were doing quests. We have to meet Aaron, okay, so here we go. We have a couple of main quests that we could be doing. And we have side quests. So let's do these in order of our level, which we are currently level 22. So side quest. Oh. We have a level 12. Okay, so that's the Banuk one. Ooh, we have not... We're really close to finishing this storyline. Jan, the young Nora. This is the one who went after Zaid. Or Zaid. So... I do say it looks like we're really close to finishing her story, so let's actually finish her story. And that looks like all we were in the process of. So let's do the one we're in process of. We're very close to finishing this, and then let's continue on with the main story. Let me turn this down in my ears just a little bit. There we go. All right, let's do it.
This must be Lonesome Rock. If it's a trap, I might need to go and find it.
Go away. No one asked your opinion on the matter. It's going to wait for us in here.
Huh. Seems like an ordinary outpost. I'd better look around.
Okay.
I'm so bored. I'm bored with being bored.
I'm bored with you talking about being bored.
I'm bored with you complaining about me being bored.
I wasn't complaining about you being bored. I was complaining about your complaining.
Well, now I'm complaining about your complaining.
If you two don't shut up, I'm gonna complain to Zaid, and then things will get ugly.
Oh, boy.
Hold, Outlander! What are you doing here?
Prefect Zaid told me that bandits abducted a girl near here. Do you know where they might have taken her?
Zaid told you that, did he? Huh. No bandits around here, girl. But I think I can help you find your friend. The boss sent us a fresh one, boys. Wrap her up and tie her down. We've got company.
That was not part of this arrangement. This was not part of the arrangement. Oh, it did fix it.
Alright, let's see what Zaid's hiding out here.
Okay. That was relatively easy. I will take the easy stuff all day long. Alright, what are you hiding? What have you done? Okay. Take that. Nothing important though. Not a door to open.
There are chains in the cart.
Oh. Oh, there they are. Gotta find my buttons.
Not just chains, manacles. They were moving prisoners somewhere.
Okay. Follow the cart tracks. Ooh. This is cart tracks. No blood. That's a start. At least I think it's a start. So, Zaid is a traitor? I mean, he's doing... He sent us, or at least they interpreted our presence as a gift or a job from the boss, being Zaid. So, are they thinking, like, did he take the Nora girl? I mean, clearly he's done something, right? Or at least they have. The question is he actually in on it?
The tracks lead to that compound. Maybe Nakoa's inside.
They do, and I am eyeing this entry point right here. Because you never want to go in the front door, right? Alright, let's see here. What are you guys up to? Oh good, I can drop in right here.
That Nora girl we got in the hole is nice and lean.
Okay.
Don't get ideas. Zaid says hands off or he'll hurt her price at auction.
Sounds like Nakoa's here. And I'm gonna have to cut through these guards to get to her.
I agree. Question is, how are we gonna do this?
Heard something!
Okay, nobody cares that you heard something, which is great for me. Okay, stay low. Okay, nobody cares about him. That is great. Clueless little nerds that we got here. What have I got? Is that it? Is this all I have us for? No.
Let's do
Eyes
this.
on me, brothers!
Uh-oh. Ah, they saw me. Okay, okay. Didn't catch that they actually saw me.
Can't afford any more losses. Fight!
Okay, easy. Ooh, okay. Where are you coming from? There you go. Okay. Look at him hiding in the back like a coward. Uh-oh. Is it more than just him? I'm not seeing. Alright.
Keep searching.
Nope, there's one over there. Yep.
Off you go.
Off you go indeed, because I'm coming after you. Alright, we're just gonna waltz in and kill him.
Oh no!
Indeed. Oh no, indeed. Explore the compound. Okay. Ooh, a captive. I will get to you in a moment. You're in no grave danger now.
I can't spare the weight.
Oh, there's Nakoa. Okay. That's not the only thing I
Could
heard.
use my focus. See what it turns up.
Oh wait, but you could. Do I need to actually like? No, it's just a track. Okay, just a track. Ooh. Oh, people.
Prisoners. Chained up to be sold as slaves.
Talk to Nakoa. She'll know what to do.
Nakoa? Jan sent me. Look, we can talk more once we get everyone out of this pit.
Jan sent you? I don't believe it. Well, I guess one of his prayers finally worked.
I've got the key.
I'll help the others. Let's go.
Okay.
Please, help us get out of here.
I'm working on it. What do I do? Just leave? There's gotta be something up there, isn't it? I don't trust it.
I knew you were going to be trouble, girl. But you'll make it worth our while in the end.
The end is now, Zaid. For you and your men.
Oh, cocky.
Eyes on me, Lord. You got.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh, 2 for 1. Oh, no you don't. Ooh, big gun.
Steady.
Got me good. Got it me.
There you go.
Something broke. Bad.
And down. Nice.
You gave him a quicker death than he deserved.
My father was a hunter. He taught me every animal deserves a clean kill.
How did Zaid come to run a ring of slavers?
All the scum you just killed, they butchered for Zaid during the Red Raids. The new Sun King kicked them out of the army, but Zaid managed to lie his way out of trouble, then saw a new way to make a shard, putting his grunts to work here.
How did Zaid capture you?
I tried to get him at Day Tower, but he caught me, then let me go so he could have his men grab me later.
And after?
Said he was going to sell me into slavery like the other poor bastards that came through here week to week. But he took his time, kicked me around whenever he stopped by. Guess me trying to kill him hurt his pride.
You've been through a lot.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Zaid's dead. I was ready to go through anything to make that happen. And I did.
What are you gonna do now?
The others were in that cellar for months. The more run down they got, the harder it was for Zaid to sell them. They need food, rest, and hope. I'll take them to Meridian and tend to them.
You're not even going to try to go back? What about Jan?
The matriarchs won't let me back. Even if they would, I wouldn't go. They can burn for all I care. As for Jan, I know a way to get word to him. I'll miss that runt. But at least he'll know I'm safe.
Time for me to go.
Look, I don't even know your story. It must be a good one if they gave you the mark of a seeker. If you ever feel like telling it, look me up in Meridian. I'll be there until the others get back up on their feet. Until then, thank you for helping me cut this rot from the world. I don't know. Maybe now I can put Zaid behind me and remember my father as I should.
All right. So, story. What do you guys think of that?
As soon as the others are ready, we'll head for Meridian. Thanks again for all your help.
I just wanted this. There we go. Okay. So, what do you guys think of this? Was she justified? Was there another way? Do you think he could have been, redeemed or...
No space.
Man, So Zaid was never really reformed from the Red Waves. He just liked hurting people. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Okay. So, let's see here. What's next now? Into the Borderlands. So, I do believe that we're going to continue with our main quest here. So, Maker's End is really far away. Let's go into the Borderlands and let's keep working with Erend. So, one of the things I would like to discuss is the architecture of Meridian. Namely, the fact that they have elevators. They do seem to be just crude physics-based, mechanical things, not smart or anything like that. What do you guys think of that? Like, is that too much of a contrast? Too much of a leap? Does it make sense for this world? Where would they have learned it? Give me your ideas on this. Ooh, Datapoint. The reign of the Mad Sun King. Be warned, reader, that as a true account of the Mad Sun King Jiren's acts, these glyphs are blotted in blood. Truly, the savageries committed can barely be recounted, so pray to the cleansing sun for yourself and the teller of these tales. You will learn of the grievous wounds inflicted on foreign lands in the reaping of sacrifice, the Red Raids, for the Mad Sun King who ordered a whole generation cut from each village, so they might more willingly surprise sacrifices and be harder pressed to field fighting men on the next raid. The Utaru, who sought to appease the gifts of grain, were slaughtered in such number that upon the following harvest, the maize grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Against the Oseram, the terror of the sun piled the corpses of the fallen up to the walls of the villages, so his kestrels might clamor up the dead to enter. And in the valley of the barbarian Nora, terrors of the savage east, such savagery ensued that the trees were drooped with corpses hung as grim warnings. Should you wish to read of the Mad Sun King's depredations against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within are accounts of the deaths of those sentenced to the Sun Ring, listed in such detail you might think it reported by their own chattering skulls, once piled outside the city gates. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of his massacre of the Hunter's Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself among its brave hawks as they fought to the last, bloodying the sand from dawn till dusk. Or perhaps in the crowds as the loosed behemoths careened through the stands with the crashing of wood and bone. All this crazed bloodletting did the Mad Sun King take in with his pitiless gaze. Indeed, he would not even look away from the goring of his own son in that ring of death. Yes, fair-haired Cataman of the Dawn's Rising, so degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Such a true and complete account of the Mad Sun King Jiren's miseries cannot be found in the history annals or heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priest. It is with a heavy heart that I ascribe these events, leaving out no shocking detail. But my debt is to history and to you, brave reader. Oof. Alright. Someone had a job. Or at least a calling in life. Ooh, that is not one that I would want.
I'm tired of being tough, that's for sure.
How would you handle being in the world where these red raids were happening? Would you be inclined to write down everything that was going on, or would that be the furthest thing of your from your mind?
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Buttons are hard! Buttons are hard!
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Murad. Please come with me. You're needed for an important consultation.
What do you mean? Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram gets special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Savage What interest could the Sun King have in her?
Passed by some Outlander woman? Unacceptable. I've been here for 2 hours, and this Nora goes to the front of the line.
Been here for 2 hours. 2 hours!
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
I love the storytelling as you walk. It is a little bit hard to navigate.
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
It is a little hard to navigate. It's a very weird gate. But here we go.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend, Murad, let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram. Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with The ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. Then she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies, I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
Ooh, politics.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Carja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Carja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
All right. Oh, so she has a bit of a problem with authority, which we kind of already knew as an outcast. Like, she's been betrayed by people in... Ooh. No, please don't. Thank you, girlfriend. I know you got a hot head, but let's not do that. Founding a Meridian. Ooh, okay, here we go. The founding of Meridian. We are Carja. In us is the blood of those led by Araman from persecution and pursuit so long ago. Out of the far savage east we came, guardians of a treasure greater than land or metal, the leaves of the old ones. The leaves of the old ones. Okay. Araman found the leaves in a ruin, picked out by a beam of sunlight, and he recognized at once their importance. Within was etched the first teachings of how to observe the sun, to recognize its guidance, and to understand the place of man. From out of the leaves came the first glyphs, the first writing, so our knowledge could last longer than voices. But when our forefathers offered to share this gift, they were driven out by those they had once called tribesfolks. These ones feared to have the light of knowledge brought to bear on their ignorance, or were jealous of his power, and so began the long wandering of our people, trusting only that the sun would guide them and deliver them from the barbarian tribes. The path was hard, and marked by the stones of families who fell along the wayside, even Araman's own. The persecution was unceasing. From those without purpose, only the desire to debase and destroy. But the faith of the Carja was rewarded with a distant vision. A tower, like a solid ray of the sun, holding on the horizon and flashing. Even as their enemies descended upon them, Ahriman followed the light of the Glinthawks, leading his people through looming canyons and teeming jungles. Again they saw the tower, so close now it seemed to reach to the very sun itself, and they saw that the Glinthawks perched upon it. Beheld in the light of the sun, the tower, the spire, cast its long shadow upon a mesa across the verdant valley. Ahriman knew he had found a haven for the tribe, as this was a place shunned by those without his faith, who cowered from the magnificence of the spire or the shining feathers of the Glinthawks. He named this place Meridian, from a passage in the leaves, and the tribe settled in the protection of the great mesa. They found the site was blessed in every respect, carving their cliff houses from the mountainous resources, and in time, from the red rock of the mesa itself, crowning it with the first columns of the city of the sun. Truly, the sun gave much to the descendants of our forefathers, granting Meridian great harvest and prosperity, and the bounds of the sundom far as its light touched. In time, seeing Meridian shielded us from the dark arrows and plots of our foes, other foreigners brought trade and tribute. Holy Meridian, without spire and sun there would be no Meridian, but now and forever it stands as monument to both, and the glory of Ahriman and the founders is reflected anew in each Sun King of the Radiant Line and the noble houses of the Sun Court. So again, these guys built the city from nothing, after finding the spire, which is the big kind of not quite helix, but twisted, a little bit twisted or warped pillar in the center. But they managed to have, this is probably, I can't remember the exact time frame. It's several hundred years, if not almost a century. But they have figured out elevators, and that just impresses me. It just really does impress me. They didn't even have writing when this city was founded. Alright. We're going to Pitchcliff. Was there another one? I feel like there was possibly one more. No. So as I was saying earlier, it does seem that Aloy has a problem with authority, which we kind of knew. But she doesn't seem to believe in the idea of a governing leadership. I mean, she's young. She's 19, right? And that is fair of that age. Like, nobody wants to have to deal with government or leadership. Or the politics that brings with it, or the problems. Especially since she's been seeing slavery and war out of it. But, ooh, here we go. To suggest that he tear the government down, basically, I feel like it's a bit far-fetched. The Sun Kings, a record made on, okay, it's a record. The Chronicle of the Sun Kings. The founder, Ahriman, who guided our forefathers from the shadows of the savage east into the fastness of the Mesa Valley, and who, reading the signs of sun and shadow both, delivered them to the site of the Holy Meridian. The bounteous Amavad. Oh, it's a list. It's not quite a genealogy, but a list of kings. The bounteous Amavad, who oversaw the clearing and sowing of the royal maizelands, so that none who walked in the sun's favor should go hungry again, who cut back the jewel to claim the rich east estate lands for the first houses of the Sun Court. The far-seeing Sadahim, who expanded the sun's dominion to the north, south, and east, setting a gate at Bright Market Harbor, and who, before the sun at its highest proclaimed these lands would be known as the Carja Sundom, so by the light it was good. Generous Juwadon, who stocked the metal markets with the spoils of his own trampler hunts, and who allowed trade from the north and south, even permitting outlanders the gift of the counting glyphs so they might understand more than simple barter. Zavarad, the pilgrim Sun King, whose tower was raised to the top of the Ridge of Veils, and who crossed the great waters of the daybreak, so the Sundom might extend even further, and to honor this passage had the great blazon arch raised on the far shores. Bold Iriv, who saw the sun's passing into the west as a challenge, and forged after it with a great army, to be to be pushed back 3 times at the Great Canyonlands that would be known as the Daunt, until on the 4th time his cohort broke through and were vanished in the lands beyond. Prudent Basadid, who had the mantle of his fallen brother thrust upon him suddenly, who ordered the construction of the fortress of Sunfall and the garrison at Blazon Arch, declaring the land beyond it to be forbidden west where only the sun may go. Kuvanin, the returner, who strove to bring civilization to the savage east, but returned after many strenuous endeavors, saying it was no longer fit for the people of the sun, and called for the building of great towers and walls so this wild land might be observed safely. Rainan, the Firebird, who saw the Sundom suffer unprovoked attacks by the Tanakh horde, and who, against the protest of his advisors, accompanied his army to confront them. Under the sun he claimed victory, though he was so greatly scarred he wore his blazoned helmet from that day. Nahasis, who was a hunter as much as a Sun King, and called for the proudest men of the noble houses to prove themselves in competition beneath the sun, and that those who felled the greatest machines could be situated as the first Sunhawk and Hawks of the Hunter's Lodge. The illuminated Marzid, who the sun visited with visions so vivid and grand he commissioned many statues and frescoes of his visage in Meridian, and for his summer palace in Sunfall had the great citadel raised, where he remained painting until he took deathly ill from his own pigments. Hevus, elder brother of Marzid, who decreed each family with a suitable male child should submit that child in service of the Sundom's then depleted ranks, and had the artisans turn their attention from works of art to outfitting each soldier of the sun with the very finest armor, halberd, and bow. Jiran, who in his early years was a strong Sun King, defended the Sundom from the encroachment of other tribes and the derangement of the machines, but who became greatly addled and ordered the spilling of much blood in the sun's name, threatened to bring a twilight upon us. Avad the Liberator. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So this is a well-established city. So let's just assume 60 is the average age, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 7 were brothers, so I'm going to count them as 1. Don't know about how far apart they were, but they're probably not too terribly far apart. So that's 7, or 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 600. That's 600 years. 1, 2. So about 700 years of this city, and they have what we see. They have started with. They had created language, or had studied language from leaves that they found, and I'm honestly wondering if it's the flowers. So if we look at collectibles, these things have code fragments downloaded, but it's downloaded, so I don't think this is this now. They found something with words and taught themselves language, like written language with it. And they found the word Meridian, and that's what they named the city off of. And then they started the search and founded the city. So we are looking at the spire. Let's see here. So they found the spire. Where's the spire at? I'm guessing you could probably see it from Avad's area. Where is the spire? It's going to be behind me, isn't it? Let me see if I can find the spire real quick. I think it's this way.
No need to loiter around here.
I would yeah, okay, so see the spire back there in the background? Between the buildings. So that's what they found and that they were led here with. Okay, let us continue on. Oh, get up here. Oh, nobody's bothering me. Okay.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Okay. So, I totally can't see this road, but we're here. Ooh, very active.
Life in the same was never easy, and living here ain't either.
The metal workers. Metalworkers doing their metalworking thing.
No sign of Marat's guy. He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Oh. Ooh, yes, please. Hi, Errand.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
You coming? Yes, he's coming. Okay. Ooh, an alleyway. Nothing good ever happens in an alleyway. Ooh.
Has to be Marat's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Dervahl's location.
And my men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Maps drawn in blood are the maps you want to follow. Okay, good to know. Though, I'm fairly certain that following maps drawn in blood would not be the first thing I thought of. They really use the terrain to build their settlements.
Even read this last letter I got.
They don't clear. They don't really clear anything I've noticed. Yeah, they really don't. They just use exactly what's here, and they just put, you know, little patches to complete what they're trying to do. So pretty, though. Absolutely gorgeous. Treacherous, but gorgeous. I mean, they didn't do... I mean, there's steps. They got some steps carved in, but clearly no carts or anything make it up here, right? See, this is what gets me. They have elevators and wooden bridges. It's such a weird mismatch of a society.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Dervahl's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
Okay, so she wants to use the machines. Kill the Outlanders and the machines, but I could use them for sure. There's all the guys there. Okay, I need to get rid of him because he'll see me. Okay, got one there. He's gone. Okay. Nobody cares about him being gone? Does not look like it. What can I do?
Dervahl's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
What can I do to destroy the straits? Connection between chains capable and I freed you. Yeah. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I freed you. I did things. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Go turn on your people. Yes. Good boy. Back here. Just let them do their thing. Alright. Just gonna let them do, just let them fight it out. Is there something I can climb? Something I can climb. I know I can get... I need more baddies. Alright, really? You're gonna... Okay, there we go. Haha! Nice. What are you after? You after that guy? Ooh, right to the brain. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Could shoot you with my eyes closed.
Why can't I free you? Oh, well, I guess I could actually kill you, but I was trying to free you. Aha! Okay, got him. Whew. Alright, come on, dude. Alright, come on, notch it, notch it. Last shot.
She must be around here somewhere.
Whew.
Let's find her.
Alright. Uh-oh, I still hear you. Hear it? Oh. Okay. Gonna have to take my loot. Okay. Am I going to regret this? This is the question, because we can get chased out here and I could have used those. But maybe it's okay. We'll see. We'll see if we got them all. I doubt that, because we haven't seen Dervahl yet, right?
Got too much already.
Wait, what? There's something over there? Oh, no, 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 no. Alright. What am I looking for? Find Ursa. Alright, so... This is clearly an outpost. Shadow Karja, maybe? I think they said. Steps to no? Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Seems kind of important. Ooh. Sonic device. Oh.
Dervahl says you gotta eat dirt.
Goodbye, quiet.
Alright. There's one.
Keep them guessing!
Nope. Okay. He has a nice backhand.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Did you just hit me?
They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
I don't feel like I need to take this. If he was down there with it. Oh, I can turn him off. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I still feel like this is a thing to take. I don't trust it. There's no escape out. No easy escape out.
Ursa!
Aaron? Dervahl tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Dervahl saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Dervahl's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to grow up fast.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, please. I won't let you down. I promise.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Dervahl. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down.
I love her compassion. Oh, there's a thing. All right, so we've got
a strange device. It's beautifully crafted.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. I can find my buttons.
What happens when I turn it on?
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Main Spring. How much longer can we hide like this?
A keepsake from his family. Dervahl's got nothing left to lose.
A tragic villain, huh? Ooh, there's something over here. I want that, please.
Just notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Dervahl too.
Dervahl's journal. I don't know where it was. I missed it, but here we go. My loyal customer, Ayland Forgeman. I hope your plans for a forge in Upper Meridian are moving forward, and we're honored you chose us to provide the blaze you need. We've received payment for the 3rd shipment, and we are most thankful for your prompt remuneration. Unfortunately, our hunters are struggling to cover the order. We apologize for the delay, but this is an unusually large request. As soon as we have it, we'll deliver it to your warehouse as promised. With utmost respect, Gurman Huntmaster, Mainspring Machine Makings, Clan Charter 17A21. Ooh, a big order of blaze, the explosive stuff. Is that what I read? Yes. A warehouse. Okay. Okay. Talk to Aaron. Okay, so apparently I found everything.
I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Buttons are hard. Okay. So I'm gonna leave him here. That's sad. He worked so hard to get to find her. Okay, so I didn't need that. Alright, so let's head back to Meridian. Okay, we've made it to Meridian. Okay, now I gotta find... Gotta go to the palace. So what are your takes on the villain having...
I'll give you a good price.
So this is kind of a trope. The villain having a reason, a very valid reason for doing what they do. How do you feel about that in storytelling in general? Do you think it's overused, or do you like it, or is it effective? Let me know. Oh, this is pretty. I know I've been over this before, but I totally didn't recognize it. I mean, it's pretty. Very well done.
No, I'm awake and alert. Damn it.
And then there's Aloy. Oh, they're all so dramatic.
Don't let your guard down.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
How did he beat me?
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy.
Okay,
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. It used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
That's not quite true, I don't think.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Alright. So, Erend is understandably perturbed about bringing him alive, but there is at least one other person who wants to have words. And maybe, you know, maybe throw some custifists or something. We'll see. Uh-oh.
This is the place. You home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb?
It's a bomb, all right.
Doesn't look too big.
Well-crafted. Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
Ugh. I don't like the idea of going deeper into this.
If that bomb goes off,
that's
the
a lot of blaze.
A firestorm. If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it.
Okay, there's that. Okay, highly flammable. Don't want it to go up. Secured with touch-sensitive detonator.
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
What? Search the warehouse, okay. I'm very confused as to what it wants me to do.
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb.
What does it say? Let's see. But it's secure window covering. I don't want that to go off, so let's try just a regular arrow. Oh, you're not gonna let me fire? Let me fire.
It looks like a wooden bracket.
Oh, that works.
Not very strong.
Okay. Push the blaze out the window. Okay. Okay.
Help me push this out.
Okay.
You literally
brute
just
force. I'm good at that.
Standing there watching.
What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make Avad watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
All right.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
What was in that warehouse?
Not gonna go in there. I'm supposed to get up there. Oh.
Did you hear that blast?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Under attack?
Can I interest you in a reasonable share of a lucrative opportunity?
You are weird. Okay. 50 feet from an explosion and he hasn't moved.
We'll find better wares.
None of these guys care.
What happened? I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
Only the people who aren't in it for the money care.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
No. Thank you.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Yes, ma'am. Under attack.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
Uh-oh. So it must be down here. Yep, down here. Okay.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Yeah, he did. A thing to note?
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Yeah. Follow his trail. Okay. So he went outside Meridian. I mean, that's one way to go undetected, I guess. And jump! Yes. Got her. Alright.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's gotta guard the rear.
Someone better guard your rear.
Worst guards ever.
Handy.
Okay. Okay. She hits hard. Okay. I'm expecting baddies at every intersection, but apparently he didn't care that much. Man, this is really easy access to the palace.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Okay. I need help. Ooh. Don't hold back, girl.
I have to leave something else behind.
Okay, so I guess I'm just leaving them all down.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Look out!
Alright, here we go.
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Who knows where she went?
Oh. Go.
Death on its way.
And dodge that arrow.
Where'd you go, Chuck?
I'll take a hit.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Saw me. Here we go.
Alright, where are they? Oh gosh.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way.
I mean, they're okay. Oh, they don't, they probably will react to fire, honestly.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you. Those majestic,
okay,
murderous glinthawks.
Dervahl. Okay. Where are they at? Where's the other one? Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Ah! No, back off. Come on, stop it. Please! Ah, I dodged it. I thought you were dead. And down. Also you. Go. More? No. No. Ah, stopped by a gate. You were stopped by a gate. Whew. Did it. You know what? I'm gonna take my time. Let Dervahl just lay there in his pain and suffering for a little bit while I collect my loot. Okay. Where are you at?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Okay. Ooh, lots of talks. Ooh, I get to talk to Dervahl? Yes, please. I get to gloat? Yes, please. Oh, there you are.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel... how I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Let's be gentle.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You're your own woman. Just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us. Not a goodbye.
And my option is goodbye.
It's time for me to go.
Of course. I hope you find what you're after, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
Everybody likes Aloy. I mean, strong, independent young woman. Who wouldn't like her, right? But of the people who have so far shown that they really like Aloy, who is your favorite so far? I think I've asked this before, but her list just keeps growing, so I have to keep asking.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2? Huh. Well, she likes me.
Alright, well, apparently... apparently, Aloy has the answer to my previous question. Her own answer to my previous question. No, I want to talk to... I wanted to talk to the ugly evil dude. Where is he? Did they move him already? Where's the ugly evil dude? Okay, that's Errand. Oh, he's in a cell. Oh. Well, maybe I can find him. He's in a cell somewhere. Maybe I can come across him. Alright. So, I'm going to end there for the night. We have 3 skill points. Let us... Ooh, yes. We want increased damage, please. Ooh, a quiet sprint, though. I want increased damage. Okay. So, we're gonna take that. We have... When we come back, we are going to head over to Maker's End and get some more of the main story. And I think after that, we'll focus on a few side quests. But yeah, machine catalog. Did I scan everything? I don't feel like I scanned everything, but we'll see. I'm clearly missing some scans. Wait, what? There we go. I don't like explanation points. Got a couple of corrupted zones to clear. Alright. Oh, I need to save the game. Fire, please. Let's make our way to... Let's get ourselves to the closest fire so that we've got a pretty good start to our next quest.
This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Nassan? Nassan? What side quest am I forgetting? Maybe she was just confused. I don't have anything for Nassan. Unless Nassan was part of this collateral. It could be part of this collateral. Well, I mean, I'm 1,800 feet from that one. And yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. Anyway, I'm going to save and end here, as I said. Alright, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We will continue on with these storylines in the next time. I had posed several questions throughout the video, well, I guess the video at this point, but the gameplay. And I'm looking forward to your answers down in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. If you're looking for live gameplay, we're playing a bunch of different games over on Twitch. We play Monday nights and Friday nights, although I think one of my stream times might be changing. It'll probably go to Friday and Saturday instead of Monday and Friday, but I will let you guys know. But yeah, if you head over to Twitch, again, the link is in the description. Is Do So Confidently as well over there. I will see you guys hopefully there, and I'll catch you later. Bye.